Hi friends, I'm Oscar424. Welcome to Leaf Blower Man This Game Blows. The name looks a little different, aka it says Leaf Blower Person. In the fresh file versions of this run of the categories, it starts off as Leaf Blower Man, but the developer, Jacob from Unbound Creations, adds this really cool quirk where changes the name to a more gender-neutral Leaf Blower Person, so that's why that's there. But this is New Game Plus ad-free for the category, and it's by far the fastest category of the bunch. So we're going to be doing a lot of skips, skipping a whole section, basically, and just having a good time. Excuse me. So we are going to start things off in a world where leaves fall from trees. Only one man can push them from one end to the driveway. This is actually that fun quirk that Leaf Blower Man does, where it changes its name because we could be a man, we could be a woman, we could be non-binary, we could be anything we want to be. So the developer says, let's make this a little bit more neutral, and again, changes it. So with that, we are going to get right into the story. We have to do all three sections: story, horde, and finale. And we start by choosing our character. I always choose a mysterious leaf blower person because it's a leaf blower person and is quite mysterious. But I'm going to hit the timer and we're going to go right into the first out of bounds skip of the game. Hitting these out of bounds skips can be very annoying because you're on a rounded bush and everything has ice physics basically. And just like that, we have hit our glitch. You go to the bottom of the screen. At this point, I take my hands off the controller and I switch to the keyboard because it's a lot easier to go in a straight line. And not fall off the map. But in front of us, we're looking at the different areas that we're supposed to be clearing off the leaves and putting them into the leaf receptacle circles. We don't. We're not doing our jobs. But anyways, this is the ad-free version. And
a message from our sponsor. Wait, this is the ad-free version. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off!
yeah. So anyway, this is the ad-free version. Who you saw there was in fact Jacob, the creator of this game. Those ads I keep mentioning, those are basically parody joke ads that the developer put together and actually creates the plot, or one of the two plots of this game. Right now we are seeing the literal only section we're actually doing what we're supposed to be doing and delivering or cleaning up the leaves. And we are thanked by doing that by a turret that's going to be throwing bombs at us. We have to throw or blow the bombs back 4 times to kill it. Normally you can stand behind the turret and tank damage from the turret itself or from the turret bomb and do damage to the turret, or you could just jump at the right time, shave off a few fractions of a second, and make the bombs blow up faster.
You can hear it too, right?
No.
You can hear the message, right?
No? Yeah, we're just going to skip them. Because we have more important things to do, like more out-of-bounds skips. There's a heist. We don't care. In the meantime, I'm going to blow off this gentleman's toupee and use that to jump over the level plane and move into the next area. This next skip is by far my least favorite because I'm not very good at it, and it's quite janky. So we get that box right over there, and we are basically trying to wedge ourselves up onto this plane and catch it at just the right spot like that to run into the protest. Here we're supposed to blow everybody out of the way. Instead, I'm just going to jump on everyone's heads and not care. So at this point, we are again tanking damage from that turret, jumping in the way of the bombs, making sure the bomb blows up right by the turret. 4 points of damage, and we're done. Moving on to the plot. I hope you paid attention to the plot. And the chair. Chair, please. Chair's fine. Yeah, so the guy that we didn't listen to just now, he's telling us to go to the moon and pick up the leaves that are on the moon. And I'll believe that there's leaves on the moon at the same time I'll believe there's a tentacle monster on the moon trying to kill us. But whatever, we're getting sent there, so sure, free trip to the moon. I'm cool with that. That little dog that's very adorable and sparkly and following us, that's a free DLC. I literally bring that doggo along just to kind of mess with me. Like, the dog will actually push me away from things I need to do and make things a little difficult. Because it's fun, and it's a cute dog. Come on, it's a pet doggo. Why not? So this next area, the asteroid belt, it varies differently if you do the with ads categories or the ad-free categories. The with ads categories, you actually have to play that level, and it is very difficult. Ad-free version, we don't have to. We just, we have a conversation with the developer. I mean, see, we're not missing anything. I'm suddenly not so sure on that honest. Little concerned. Little concerned. Wait. Although what? Jacob. What? Well, I mean, it kind of is. Look, I'm a speedrunner. I'm trying to do things quickly. Hey, don't text at me like that. That's mean. Rude. Anyway, Moon. There's a lot of things we're supposed to do and we don't. We're supposed to blow these asteroids out of the way. We don't. Oh, there are leaves on the moon. Huh. So we're supposed to clean up the leaves. We don't. Oops. I keep getting knocked off of this TV, which is a little awkward. There's a reason I'm trying to get on this TV. Because there's our final out of bounds. Basically skipping the little fight. Let's see, you are right there, so we're gonna blow you. At this point, we are trying to defeat this tentacle monster. And we do that by filling the 5 holes that the tentacles can appear in. That rock is not behaving very well. This is actually a pretty bad tentacle fight, I'm not gonna lie. But we'll get through it. There we go. With that, we've completed the zone and moving on. So, okay, we haven't really been doing our jobs as a leaf blower person. The leaves are still kind of everywhere, and I'm sure it's totally fine. Not like a leaf revolt or... Oh, okay. So, it's just leaves. It's not like they're enslaving the human race or anything. Okay. Well, time to save the human race, and we do that in Horde Mode. So, let's talk Horde Mode. We are going to be in this mode for the next about 6 minutes, and this is the perfect time where I get to explain the difference in categories. First and foremost, between New Game Plus and Fresh File, which this is New Game Plus, we get access to power-ups that aren't available in Fresh File, which are a lot stronger. Now, the big thing that makes this very differently is ad-free versus with ads. So what I can do is I can watch an ad for extra damage, or for extra power-ups. I can do that with both ad-free and with ads. Well, the fun part is I'm not watching ads to get these bonuses. I'm literally just saying, yeah, sure, I'll watch the ad. And instead of getting 1 or at maybe 2 power-ups per level, as you can see, I'm becoming God. And choosing a lot of weapon upgrades, a lot of damage. We're going to choose some sheep. Why not? Yeah, we already are completely unkillable. We will grab 1 more after this. We'll do weapons 2% faster. As you can see, I've turned from a very unassuming leaf blower man to, I really don't have to worry for the next 5-6 minutes. Like, I'll still level up, but I don't have to pick up another level up for the rest of this Horde mode, and I'll be just fine. So I'll explain, like Horde mode, leaves will come after me. They'll be stronger as they go, and at about 3.5 minutes, a barrier appears and will lock me into an area. At that point, I will say, that's sweet, and burst through and be fine. At 5 minutes, the enemies stop spawning, and then I can pretty much just do cleanup at that point. And then at 5 minutes 30 seconds, the Leaf King shows up, the boss of Horde Mode, and we take out the Leaf King, and that's it. So it's pretty kind of amusing that the enemies aren't able to get anywhere near me, which makes, honestly, it makes ad-free very cathartic compared to with ads, because with ads, it gets very scary because you don't want to watch ads for the bonus power-ups. It takes time. So you're just getting the one power-up per level up, and that is, there are some really dicey segments during Horde Mode, especially at 3.5 minutes. Because if you're getting really bad power-up RNG, you kind of have a problem. So as you can see, things are trying to get near me. They're not. Now, to compensate, like each of those free ad power-ups I got are considered level ups. So it's not like I'll have the same level up speed as if I did without grabbing those power-ups. So it is taking a lot longer to level up, which again is fine. I really don't need to level up anymore. I'll still take it, just for the sake of taking it, but yeah. At this point, it's pretty much a very chill segment as we get ready for the finale. We'll take that. We will... sure. Yeah, I think at this point I will just... Oh no. Oh no, I took damage. Oh, the humanity. Anyway. So yeah, now we're just waiting for the area to close around us, and then we will... in the other categories, at that point, what you kind of have to do is assess what can I do? Can I stay in this area after I've opened up a path to save my bacon? Or can I stay in the area, continue to collect power-ups, and just be fine? Like, as you can see, there's the wall that has appeared. I can just kind of go up to it and start doing damage to everything. I've already cleared multiple openings. I don't have anything to worry about. Yeah, I've taken some damage, but it's fine. I mean, the trick is for this, I am just going to kind of just run and jump in an area. I'm actually going to come over here and pick up some health because I can. I'm not too worried. What I'll also do is proceed to pick up or clean up the area, if you will. I can take care of that without too much issue. And by that, I mean basically just cleaning up the barricades that are around the area, while dealing with all of these sword leaves by just literally jumping in place. They can't come near me without getting absolutely, absolutely destroyed, which is fine. So I've got about 20 more minutes of enemies trying to kill me, which is fine. Or not 20 more minutes, 20 more seconds. More like 13 more seconds at this point. And you'll see right at the 5-minute mark, the amount of enemies is going to significantly lessen. Because at that point, it is cleanup for the next 30 seconds. Alright. We are at the 5-minute mark. So now it is just... It's just cleanup time. We'll take that. And this is the nice thing about being able to stay in one spot. Because we do have to wait for 5 minutes, 30 seconds for Leaf King to show up. We can just grab another power-up, because we have nothing better to do. And we will take damage, because we clearly aren't doing enough damage. So for this, it is literally just wail on it. I can tank every damage, or damaging ability it puts on me. So I'm not too worried. About halfway through its health bar, it will do an ability that will release a whole bunch of bullets, which is fine because every time I get hit, there's iframes. So that attack isn't as scary as it seems, because it only damages me once. That's it. And just like that, Horde Mode is done. Now, here's where New Game Plus differs from Fresh File. Fresh File, I have to do these 3 different quests to get these 3 key cards. It takes about 6 minutes of gameplay to get those 3 key cards. New Game Plus, I start off with these key cards and I immediately go to the final boss area. Now, here's why this is the fastest category of the 4 that I play this game on. Be back in a flash, annoying other players in the version with ads. So what we just walked through is actually the final boss area. If you play the with ads version, you fight the final boss, Jacob, the designer, as he's called. Here in the ad-free version, you come into Jacob's literal apartment. He leaves a note saying, hey, thanks for picking up the ad-free version. Tell the leaves we're cool, we can make peace with them, and I don't need to fight you anymore. So as soon as the timer stops, that's it. That's the game. And the reason, again, New Game Plus ad-free is the quickest version is you basically skip the entirety of the finale. That's it. Everything else is roughly the same. Everyone's super happy that I barely did anything. There's some existential crises going on. That's fine. I'm sure they'll get over it. There's one more person that really wants me to keep playing. They're gonna ask, hey, you know, you can restart. I'm like, no. But yeah, that is Leaf Blower Man, This Game Blows, aka Leaf Blower Person. New Game Plus, ad-free. This is a fun little hidden gem that I've found. It's got some cool quirks, abuses. Different categories have damage boosting, death abuse. This has out of bounds skips that turns most of the actual leaf blowing into acknowledging that the leaves are there and move on, or leaves are there and moving on. So it's got some great speed tech for it being this really cute, silly, funny game that I love and just came out. So with that, again, I'm Oscar424, and I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. So take care.